Okay, so it's about 20 minutes before game time at this point. I know you all probably watched, like, or haven't watched. I don't really know. At this point, probably well close to an hour or over an hour, because I'm recording this before I put everything together. Or over an hour of, you know, kind of what has gone on this season with my, you know, kind of a recap and you probably seen. I should have. At this point, probably showed all the replays and, like, you know, done commentary for all of them and talked to my teams. But this is the big one. This is finals. Yeah, we're going up against PlatinumHowler and his Coquitlam Red Gyarados. If you remember back to, I think, week 4, we got some really fortunate luck, and kind of in this fucking story of the season at this point. I'm pretty lucky. I'm pretty lucky this season. We got some pretty fortunate luck and ended up 6-0, which was really, really big. Which was really nice for us at that point in the season. We just had a really great, strong start, and like Vike and Volt had a great game. We brought a very kind of a similar-ish team, but honestly fairly different for the most part. Things to note about Platinum's team since week 4. He did change his Z-Mons. He now has the Celis, which is really scary against me. I think it's really, really good. And he also has the Chandelier, which is fucking. I swear that was a counter pick. I will swear on my life that Chandelier was a counter pick. He can tell me otherwise. But yeah, Chandelier is really threatening against me. But yeah, so it's just I want to talk about matchup a little bit. Before I start though, huge shout outs to like the 10 people I consulted on this build. 6 of them are nicknames. They were the big ones. They're kind of the bigger ones. Guys I mock with B-Town, Blue, Kyle Yo. Yeah, those three huge helps. All of you, love you to death. But yeah, so huge shout outs to all like 9-10 of you. I know I'm probably missing somebody that I consulted on this build, but like know that I remember you, but I don't remember your name because I'm terrible at remembering names. But regardless, let's talk about this matchup. He has a very, very threatening team. I know he has like there's a lot of potential. There's a few potential rings I think that don't come. Mainly like the Megadium. I don't think he's ever going to come against my team. If he brings it, I need to kill him before my Landers can win or like break effectively. Stuff like the Megadium. I don't think the Wigglytuff is coming. Z Wigglytuff came last time, but I thought it was a really stupid ring. To be completely honest, I didn't quite get it. He was like Stealth Rock, 2 attacks, Toxic, something like that. I can see like a Wish Protect set, but like it doesn't. But it becomes fodder for my Lando and my Talon, and like a lot of my team can take turns on it, which is really good for me. So we have ways of dealing with it on the team. Things that I'm really scared about are the Celesteela, the Hydra, the Chandelier, the Gallade is really threatening. Zeraora can be really threatening. Hippo can be a terrifying thing to break. Quadrant's really threatening. If it gets positioned right, it can get at least 1 to 2 kills. Tentacruel I could see, but I also I don't really think it's that good against me. Bronzong I can see if he wants to take like roll compression of like rocks off of like something like Hippo. I can see like the double steals Hippo, Gallades there, but like I don't think he fits all his threats at that point if he brings a more defensive team. So which if he brings more defensive team, I'm actually a little happier if he brings a more defensive team. That's something I'm really like. I would really like to see a more defensive team. If he brings more if he brings like balls to the walls threats in a Hippo or threats in a Selly, I'm a little more scared, to be completely honest. Like that's kind of because like it forced me to deal with it. But I do have like outs on offense against his offense, which is like useful for me. So I don't. Things I expect, I'm expecting like either like offensive Selly with like Z-Grass I can see, Z-Fly I've seen mocks are really threatening against me. I need to be worried about those for sure. I think if Hydra comes, it's almost certainly Scarf as a check to my Haxorus. Like I can almost guarantee it, but he might not. But he also might forgo it. But if he's not Scarf Haxorus, I have not Scarf Hydra. It just makes life so much easier for me. Tenta, if it comes, I could see like a fast Ice Beam set could be really good against me. I think that's pretty decent. Chandelier, is Specs, Scarf, Sub Calm Mind 3 attacks. Like, I think if it's like Spec Scarf, I could see Trick coming and being really scary. Like I could see like I don't know, maybe like a Spec Sub Calm Mind fire. I don't know, fucking Specs Calm Mind. I could see like Specs Trick Calm Mind could be really, really cool and really, really scary for me to deal with. Bronze Lane that could come. It's gonna be like Rocks, Pink Power Ice, Toxic, like Gyro maybe. Wiggly stuff I don't think is coming. Gallade, I think 4 attacks is like the best set against me. I think that like staring down face of a 4 attacks Gallade with Rocks Up is really, really scary for my entire roster. Gallade with Rocks Up doesn't have switches on my team. I'm pretty much having to pick a stack if Rocks are up and having to find a way to position that. Zair, I don't know what Zair is going to against me. I think like a mixed workup set could be like Hidden Power Ice, Fire Punch, Plasma could be really scary. Like workup could be, so like I just need to like chip it down with like my Vikavolt. Yeah, I need to chip it down with Vikavolt. Maybe buffer a little bit Lando. Hippo, I don't exactly entirely know. I think Whirlwind. I think I've seen like Whirlwind, Stealth Rock, Earthquake 4th. Maybe whether that be Toxic, Ice Fang, something. My Rotom deals with it pretty well. In the beginning, I just don't think it's coming. So, from my perspective, everyone I talked to, literally everyone I said, hey, I don't know what kind of Landos to bring you. They're gonna say, yeah, bring Gravity. Literally wins. I'm like, I don't want to bring Gravity, but like, it took me a while to get sold on it until like Swiss is. I think I was talking to Swiss. He's like, yeah, bring like Grass Knot, maybe like a Grassium instead. So the starter was like a Grassium Landos, and I thought that was really nice. And then running some Calcs, and then Aaron was running Calcs, like trying to build me a spread while I was at work, because. I do my most, like half my building on shift for some reason. So like he was running some Calcs to run Groundium because you get the kills on like Sally, Hydra. Like with Gravity up, I get kills. With Grass Knot into Z Earthquake, it is essentially always going to be a kill on Hippo. So yeah, so this is my Landers for Gravity Rock Polish. With Rock Polish helps us outspeed stuff like the Sarah Aura, the Gallade, Scarfers and Tentacruel Hydra. So the little special attack investment, I have to get it's like a laundry list of Calcs. I know that the special attack investment we always do at KO Hippo, our speed investment is like a kind of an aggressive, is a creep on a standard that's creeping like a max speed Sylveon. Defensively, we can take a Gallade Ice Punch after Stealth Rocks, and I think the Spadef is there for like a Celesteela HP Ice. And like the attack investment is like just there. I think it's not just like a leftover attack investment. It's more of like like we need this to kill like a Celesteela from full after special. So like that's kind of there. So Landorus, big boy, could be an incredible offensive threat this game. I'm really, really happy with this one. Next Pokemon team, Rotom Wash. Kind of some speedy Spadef-ish kind of Rotom. I don't expect C-Bomb Selly, so like that's why I'm kind of like I don't expect like a C-Bomb Selly, but like Reno will help me take that on for the most part anyway. I do have enough speed for a max speed Crawdont. I always guarantee outspeed Crawdont, which is humongous. I think that's I scared down the face of a Crawdont and I made that change like on the spot. The special attack investment, I guarantee to a KO Celesteela with a Volt Switch if it's offensive. That's really nice for me. And the special event's more of a dump stat. Taking on Giga Drain, maybe taking on Hydra a little bit better. Like a special Zera Aura could be a little bit better as well. Yeah, so we're Defog, which is our primary defogger in the game. It's going to be a huge piece. Defog on because I need rocks off the field. I cannot let rocks go up. If rocks are up for too long, I will lose this game very, very fast. Because if he can pressure switches with Gallade, with rocks up, I am fucking toast. Because it's gonna force me to play a sack every time Gallade and potentially like a Spec Chandelure come in. So like I can't let that happen very often. So that's something I need to be really careful of. I need Defog for sure. It can kind of function as a Shack the Chandelure, but it's not bulky enough to really take it on super well. So I need to be really careful with it. I have to be really careful on a Chandelure just in general. If he goes with like a slower Chandelure, there's also like this could also creep that as well. So that's something to keep note of for sure. So yeah, that's Rotom. That's a Rotom wash. Moving on, we have a Vikavolt. We're running Akka this time. Really similar spread to last time. Running enough speed for like kind of like a no investment like Crawdon, like kind of creeping Crawdon, creeping Hippo a little bit. We're running a shitload of defense. This will take a +1, no boost, Fire Punch from Zeraora after Stealth Rocks, guaranteed. It's huge because I can Bug Buzz it into Sucker Punch range. That's just awesome for me. Zeraora could be sub, but I don't think it's sub. I think it's going to be workup or like some setup variant. I think he ran Assault Vest last time, which worked, I guess, kind of, but because it took a hit from Vikavolt and then died. Yeah, so Vikavolt's kind of our primary response to like a lot of his like fatter stuff. If he brings like a fat team, Vikavolt has a fucking field day. It'd be so beautiful if Vikavolt could like have that day for himself. So, and Vikavolt, if he brings defense, like a really like balanced, like Hippo Cell, like a bulky Hydra, Bronzong, this thing will go in all day long. So that we're gonna try and keep momentum, keep in stuff like my Absol. We're definitely kind of playing take a more balanced approach to this build, which I think is the best way. I don't have an offensive matchup around that too, so I think I have to like wear it down in a range of stuff like my Landorus, like my Mega Absol. Like those two are my big offensive presences in this game. So speaking of the Mega Absol, really standard set, but it does so much work if I weaken Hippo. SD Play Rough will take down and pretty much any variants of Hydra, even the Hydra I brought last time I think it takes down, which is really nice for me. Knock is really spammable against this team. Like he hates switching to Knock, especially with Gallade. The Gallade will take like Knock, I guess, but then it'll drop to Play Rough for the next turn, so that's huge for me. This thing will pick up KOs if I position it right, and it's so good if he brings like offense. So, because like, especially if I get like an SD off, if I get an SD off against an offensive team without a Scarf Hydra, it's over. The game will actually be done. So that's awesome for me. So I need to be. So this can function as a win con. My Landers can function as a win con. Yeah. So I'm really this is Mega Absol. It just applies an incredible amount of pressure. It's pretty much anywhere I can want it to do. Anywhere I can get it pressure with Knock. Knock is so good against this team. I just need to pressure as much as I can with Knock. And if I can break through for a Landorus endgame, that's great. If Landorus breaks through for an Absol endgame, that's awesome as well. So that's Absol. The next Pokemon, I think this was once at a Haxorus, but like I was like, man, I kind of like looked at this team, like man, Knock is like really free, and like it kind of evolved to like an SD Sucker or Absol. So like, yeah. All right, so this is my Sylveon. We're running Moonblast, Wish Protect, Heal Bell, very standard dot Sylveon. You go, man, God, why aren't you know this thing gets Pixelate and Hyper Voice, it's way harder than Moonblast. Yeah, but he ran Throat Chop SD Gallade last time and it almost put him back in the game. So I ain't fucking with it. I'm running Moonblast. Wish Protect, Heal Bell. He brought like a lot of status last time, so if I can potentially sell it, if I run into that again, Heal Bell is gonna pick me up big time on that. So Heal Bell, Wish Protect, Moonblast. I think it saved me one of my mocks because my Rotom beat Hippo like a little more easily. So I need to be really careful with this though. If it's like a Calm Mind Channeler, this thing doesn't beat it at all, which is bad for me. Cell, I need to be really careful around it with as well. Like those two are the big ones. If he brings Tentacruel, that's also kind of one I have to take note of. So there are things that like definitely can force Sylveon around and like kind of take advantage of it, but I need to play this really carefully and be willing to sack it in this game essentially. If it has to come to a sack and I'm like Gallade with Rock Stuff, but it came up one of my mocks, I will sack Sylveon. It's fine just to get in stuff like something like my Talon a little more easily. So Sylveon, kind of a defensive pivot in this game. It can do a ton of work for me. If he brings like offense, with offense and I deal it, this thing doesn't die, which is awesome for me. So moving on, final member of the team, going to be a Wisp Roost to attack Talonflame. If you remember last game, this was a Taunt Roost Talonflame. Wisp, I wanted all game. I got the benefit of it because I burned his Hippo immediately, which was really lucky, but I would have loved to have had Wisp all game long. So we're running this time, running pretty much a similar spread. The Spadef allows us to take on like Air Slash from like a Z Celesteela, so that's really nice for us. The speed guarantees outspaces Gallade. Wisp super free against this team. He hates switching into it. He has obviously the one fire immunity in the Chandelier, but all his stuff that comes in, it's like Scarf Hydra, potentially Tentacruel could come in, but like he doesn't like taking the chip, especially stuff like Hippowdon as well. Like, Burning Hippo could mean I get an SD with my Mega Absol. So this is going to be the team for finals. So, and without further ado, let's pop right on in. Okay, so now it is time for the battle, and as you might notice, there was nothing before. I think I said in the team builder that I recorded that forever ago, like literally right before the game. That Clutch, there's no team builder. How could you possibly? There was no like, you didn't have a season recap. Well, yeah, I've been busy. I've been really, really busy recently. So work's been really busy for me. So that's it. So no, we're gonna miss out on my terrible second half. So unfortunately, that's how it's gonna go. However, I'll give you a quick recap. Essentially, we had a terrible second half, slipped into playoffs as the bottom seed, and then lucked our first two opponents and made finals. So, yeah, that's kind of how we're at. So I think that's kind of how we kind of left our first two opponents a little bit. So and we got kind of lucky again. We definitely got lucky against Kalong, but like, yeah. So looking at preview, he didn't bring the Chandelier. There's no Hippo, and there's a Wigglytuff. I don't know what to do about that. So definitely the four thing you brought the big four I was worried about, and then like the Tentacruel, I don't know. I feel like I kind of like don't have a ton of prep for. I didn't really expect it. And the Wigglytuff is there, same as last time. I guess again I don't have a ton of prep for that. I just didn't expect it to come. So, yeah. So I'm looking at the matchup. I'm gonna lead off with my Vikavolt. Vikavolt just does really, really well. He doesn't like switching into it, so and like if it kind of gives me comfort against there. So we're gonna lead off with Vikavolt, and I'm gonna let this buffer, and we'll just get right on into this game. Big shout outs to Lanturn Joe as always. Yeah, so we're gonna be challenged by Plat. So we're gonna start this finals off here, and I'm actually gonna push the speed up just a little bit. So he's gonna lead off with the Hydra, and I'm gonna lead off with my Vikavolt. At this point, I don't want my Vika taking that much damage. I don't want to taking damage that I can't potentially roost off. This could be specs. I haven't scouted the Hydra yet. It's there. It's still there's still an option that could be like specs. So I don't want to lose my Vikavolt, which is my best check to the Zeraora, as we are the Akaberry. So I'm just gonna switch out hard turn one into my Sylveon. I don't see anything wrong with that. Sylveon's gonna come in, and he's gonna throw Throat Chop. So weird Throat Chop shit again. Okay. We do have the Moonblast because he ran random Throat Chop shit last time. So we learned, and we're just gonna throw off a Moonblast here. He's gonna throw off a Toxic. So this set is walled by my Sylveon, so that's really good for me. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so that's walled by Sylveon. He's gonna show the Roselia Berry, so this isn't not gonna knock it out. Get about 75%. And he's just gonna get the switch now. I believe I'm just gonna keep out here, knowing that he really can't touch me, and I beat this thing into the floor. So I would just heal out here as he goes into his Tentacruel. So here is kind of the turning point of the game, in my opinion. Because I expect this. So here's like a huge point in this game right here. He brings out a Tentacruel. I'm like, okay, I don't know what this thing is. I literally don't know what this thing is at all. It's a Tentacruel. I'm like, I'm kind of in this like I have a couple plays in my mind. I can go hard out to my Rotom Wash because I think T-Spikes are likely potentially. That could be a thing. Or like I have Vikavolt, I have the double electrics I can check with. I have a few things I don't do. I don't risk my Lando. I don't risk my my talent, I don't risk my those two I don't risk ever on this, because like obviously you just go for Scald and I can get fucked. I don't risk my Absol either, because the same scenario. I don't take the hit very well, and I love my Absol for breaking. So I have 3 options here. I have my Sylveon, I have my Rotom, and I have my Vikavolt. And to me, I was running Galaxy. I'm like, well, I kind of expected it to be like Shucka or like Fast Ice Beam. I think I said that in my builder. I think like Fast Ice Beam with like Spin T-Spike is not bad. So I'm gonna pull the switch, like Spin T-Spike, maybe just Spin Toxic. Like I'm gonna pull the switch into my Vikavolt. Kind of reckless. I don't even know if this is a reckless play, because he's gonna reveal himself to be Choice Specs, and that's a Choice Specs Sludge Wave here. So yeah, I don't. And he fucks my Vikavolt. So I kind of lose the game on this turn, like immediately. Necessarily immediately. Actually, I don't lose it immediately. I am because like this is so weird. Because I have Roost up here just like for the best case scenario, and he goes out into his Wigglytuff. I play this early game so poorly, and I'm still like so frustrated with this because he brings out his Wigglytuff. I play this early game so poorly. Ugh. I have Roost up and I get my Vikavolt back to health. So I'm like, okay, I know that's Choice Specs. That's a problem. This is where like I really wish I played on Showdown more. Because I'm not gonna like insult Wi-Fi, because I've been playing on Wi-Fi since I played Draft League. Like that's just I can't like shoot down Wi-Fi, but like I just needed more time. I took so long, and like it was already late at night, and I was coming off of a long shift over it. I can make it all the excuses I want, but I just didn't play this very well. So I'm gonna Volt Switch here on the Wigglytuff. I believe I try and get in my Rotom. It does a shitload because I crit him. And I go out to my Rotom here, trying to deny Stealth Rocks. I don't have Toxic. I don't have any status on this because we're just like Volt Defog Pain Split. He rocks up, and I'm just gonna try and defog here, and he's gonna show that he's fucking competitive again. And I do this way too many times because, and I didn't realize for some reason that I was gonna lose this exchange, like because he does have Wish this time. I lose this exchange, and for some reason I decide that I should stay in and try and defog and get this thing go to +6. Like that's just it's just I just play this so poorly. I'm gonna speed this up. I played this whole situation very poorly. Around the Wigglytuff, it goes up to +6, and so it's gonna chunk something, or I have to like play around with this thing really awkwardly. Like I don't know what move it's gonna have. I'm gonna Volt Switch here. We've gotten my Talonflame at this point. No, I got to my Vikavolt again. This just doesn't work. Because my Vikavolt's not. I get my Vikavolt into before rocks. I'm still healthy enough to take on the thing, and I go again. I'm getting really weak to Zair at this point, man. This is so tough. I get really weak to Zair, and I just like go for drops, trying to like kind of pressure this thing because I don't break it very well. I need to find a way to position my Lando like more correctly on this. I don't play aggressively enough, and I'm so scared to switch anything in because it's +4, and like Dazzle's gonna really hurt, and rocks are up, so I can't even really bring in my Talon. And so yeah, I sack off my Vika, which I realize again, terrible play in the long run because I'm gonna like end up losing his air at this point. And I'm bringing in my Lando. I'm just gonna go for Groundium, hoping that he thinks I'm like a Scarf Set or anything. So again, I'm way in the back. That Tentacruel pushed me way in the back early, and this Wigglytuff has been a problem that I positioned myself so poorly around that I have nothing I can really do with it. So I have to run my Z here. It's so easy for him to scout. It's so easy. He can scout it so easily, and I'm just gonna go for the Groundium. He does stay in luckily, and we are gonna KO this Wigglytuff. So we're out of this situation, but we're still so far in the back, and that Tentacruel is so problematic right now. So Wigglytuff goes down, and he brings in the Gallade. Rocks are up. This is the scenario this is the literally least ideal scenario. Rocks are up, and I don't have, so I'm forced to go Sylveon here. Like, rocks are up and Gallade is in. I was trying to avoid this scenario, and I played really poorly to get it, and I needed to commit to like changing that whole like situation earlier. But Gallade's gonna come in. He's gonna click Ice Punch. He's gonna do a lot. I'm just gonna protect here. He calls it. It's a great play, but I'm just gonna protect here. Try to get another turn to leftovers back. Maybe I can live the impending poison jab, but I don't think I can. I'm gonna go for the Moonblast here, trying to get a little bit of damage off, and gonna die. And I get Q-Charm, but I die, so it's a little problematic. And at this point, I'm forced to go Talent. It's my only thing that's faster. I'm just gonna throw off a Will-O-Wisp. I play throw off a Wisp here, right? But as you can see, I'm just way in the back. Yeah, again, I throw off a Wisp here, I miss. But I really should have thrown off a Brave Bird. You'll see why in a second. Brings out a Cyndaquil, I miss Wisp. I really needed this damage. The damage right here that I would have gotten, like the 30%, would have been so crucial for my my Absol later on. Again, I'm really not happy with the way I played this game. I'm really not happy with it. I played so poorly around it. Yeah, so I'm forced to sack something here. I make the wrong sack again. Again, I should be sacking my Sylveon. It does nothing. It's there for Hydra, but I'm gonna have to commit to dealing with Hydra a different way, which is going to be my Absol. But I instead sack the wrong thing again. I sack my Rotom. I just play so poorly on this. And I'm gonna try and go for default here, and Sludge Wave's gonna take me out. So I'm now losing to Selly and Zeraora, and now it's all up Ship Creek at this point. And remember that I said that damage would have been so important. I would have been able to just, you know, Brave Bird, sack my Sylveon, go get in my Absol, get a knockoff off, and maybe get myself back into this game. But I'm so poorly positioned at this point that there's almost no way. I need Landorus to like try to do something. Yeah, I'm gonna know for knockoff, and look, it's gonna be just shy of the kill. And that damage right there, that little like 25-30%, is the damage I would have gotten with Brave Bird. So knock off the specs. I'm gonna live the following hit, but it's literally not enough. Tentacruel is gonna go down, so I'm not gonna get like swallowed up entirely. But here comes Zeraora, and that's just gonna essentially clean up the game. I go for Sucker Punch just to try and get Chip. Again, I did 50. He goes for Facade, knocks me out. I'm gonna go to my Lando, and I'm gonna try and like pray that he's a physical Hydra at this point. So I'm gonna go for Chokes. That's my only plan at this point. So I go with the Intimidate off here. I'm gonna go for the Rock Polish, hoping that he would go to Cell first. That was my hope. I was hoping he would go Cell first. I get the Rock Polish up. So I'm like, okay. And my hope right now, I'm gonna go for the Gravity. And I'm really gonna hope he's physical Hydra. And I go for Gravity, I get my Gravity off, I'm like, alright, sweet, so this is all looking decent maybe, and then he has Draco. So, yeah, that's game. We lost so bad. I'm so frustrated with this game, but GG to Plat, congrats. I'm gonna go for like Rustall shit. Try maybe hoping that Talon can maybe bring it back, but there's no chance with Zeraora around, so yeah. We're gonna lose poorly just some bad positioning, and yeah, some bad positioning, poor plays around this weird spec Tentacruel that I didn't really expect. I just didn't think it would come. I just didn't prepare enough for Tentacruel. I can say as much as I want, I can talk as much shit on how weird, but like I completely I threw this game. Like, I didn't throw it necessarily, I just didn't play very well around it. And yeah, Talent is gonna end up losing to Hydra, and that's gonna be the L for our finals. So, and he's gonna go out into the Celestial, and Celestial is gonna finish me off. Though he could have finished me off with Hydra. I don't know what he was doing there, but I'm gonna go for Blitz. Doesn't really matter at this point. Yep, that's GG. He can get Beast Policy again. Great. Ooh, I died Recoil, and that's game. So a bit of a frustrating game for finals. I think my prep was fine. I think the way I played this game was very poor and very frustrating. Yeah, so that's gonna be that's gonna be our IBL run. If y'all want to see the rest of the season, let me know. I'll find time, but it's fine. This is fine. I'm not gonna but I don't want to really. I don't want to go back. But yeah, that's it. That could be it for us. There's just so many things I could get into. I could get in so in depth on every turn. Where the ideal play was, but again, that Specs Tentacle just threw me so much. That was a very nice build, very nice bring on his end. Yeah. I'm still like kind of not happy about this game, so at this point I'm just gonna I'll let you guys go. I think this should be followed legitimately, I swear, by kind of a recap of the season. So see you guys there. Okay, so recap time. Let's talk about this team. Y'all want to turn this off at this point? I don't really care. So we had a very interesting season, to say the least. We had this incredible hot start. Everything was going well, and then everything went to shit in the second half. Things that really picked up though. I really enjoyed about this team though. Lanturn Jirachi was so nice. Those two went so well together. They did so much for me. Sylveon was alright. Sandslash is trash. Haxorus is so much better with Z, and I really wish I had Z all season. Like, I just really needed the Z move all season. It was awful. I couldn't break anything without it. Like, things are too fat. I really liked I just didn't know how to I felt about some of the parts of the team. If y'all want to really oh man, things that really was weak to, water types they could break Rotomosh. I had really bad water resist next to, so yeah. Yeah, it was pretty rough. Yeah, I could say all I want about the team, but it was a ton of fun for the most part. The team was a ton of fun, but Landers was a ton of fun. Jirachi was crazy, man. Jirachi was so good, and I had so much fun with that mon. In the second half of the season, that thing was off. In the second half of the season, it did so much work for me. But Landers came to every game this season. Landers is the GOAT. Shout out to Mtrack for yelling at me to draft it. So and something like Rotom's really good. I've used it too many times now. Haxorus is okay. I don't know. This team is alright. There were some things that were inherently wrong with it that I just really could have used. I should have used in my face, but I don't know. I felt comfortable with the team the way it was for the most part. And by the time FAs were done, I was like, I don't need any. By the time FAs came around, I was just like, I don't know. So first up, League. I would like to apologize to IBL, the IBL commissioners for most of the season, very, very deeply. That shit, man, I didn't upload the second half of the season, and that's kind of scum. And I was uploading BBL on top of it, and I definitely could have been uploading IBL, but I was so frustrated, and it's so petty of me not to upload that, but I'm petty as fuck. I'd like to legitimately kind of apologize for that. So, yeah. So what's tier 5 Bike Volt, by the way? Should never be tier 5 Bike Volt. That thing is fucking broken. That thing is so good. Yeah. But yeah, that's the team. That's kind of the team the way it was. It had some inherent problems. And I definitely think that it could have been better, but it was a fun team to play with for sure. So yeah. Until next time, guys. I'll see y'all later.